Hello, my name is Kayla, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing my budget for my first paycheck in February of this year, as well as setting up my budget for next paycheck in February. So, how I did this paycheck, not too good, big whoops on my end, but let me just kind of go over where I messed up. The main parts were I accidentally loaded my Starbucks gift card to $25. So that kind of made me go over my food budget, my fun food entertainment budget, by $36.38. And then my personal, I only budgeted $30.17, ended up spending $90.19. And you can thank Ulta, my arch nemesis, for real. So that's what happened. And real quick, I'm going to add up, or I guess subtract, my paycheck, which was $245.48, minus my fixed expenses, which was only $531 because of my Spotify subscription, minus my sinking funds, which I put $150 in to education and moving total. And then I did $40 in savings. And then, you see, I'm already left with only $50, but we're not even done. I have to add up my personal and my fun food entertainment. So, subtract $90.19 minus $36.38 in food. That is negative $76.40. So I'm actually going to write that in my red pen. Negative $76.40. And let me add up how much total. I actually didn't spend anything in my groceries or my gas, so that's good at least, but I know I'm going to have to spend gas money next paycheck because I am getting low. So $90.19 plus 36.38, that's $126.57. Oh my goodness. So let's write that. 126.57. Okay, so I am negative 76.40 right now. Luckily, in January, I actually saved almost $280 that I put in savings. So that can help kind of cover what loss I did here. I actually made another big purchase with this paycheck. I shouldn't say with this paycheck because I took it out of my travel fund. But you're going to see that I'm negative in my travel fund now because I only had saved $144 by this point. And that plane ticket was $337, so I am negative $193 in this category. So that extra money that I had saved in January is going to have to cover this as well, which is fine. This is extra money that I'm not worried about. It's 4 cases like this when it happens, and it's going to happen. So yeah, that plane ticket was $337. My other big purchase, which I'm not tracking in this because I already had money saved for my tuition from last year that I didn't record. This is before I started like actually budgeting, but that was almost $6,500. I have another payment that I have coming in that's $300 something. But yeah, so those were 2 major expenses with this paycheck. That plane ticket really bit me in the butt. But overall, you know, I don't know. It's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna get upset with myself too much because luckily I did really well in January, and, you know, that money was cushion money basically for when things like this happen. So after that reflection, we can go over here to February. Second paycheck. My money from missing the days of work from last paycheck finally came in, so I'm sitting at $614.40 for this paycheck. For sinking funds, I usually put in $100 each for education and moving and travel. And then car maintenance is $50 and gifts is $10. But since I did $75 in these categories, I'm going to do $25 to add up to $100 this paycheck. And then travel, since I didn't put anything here, I will do $100. And hopefully we can catch up and make up for this loss. And then car maintenance, I'll put in my usual $50. That's the plan. Gifts, I plan to spend money on a gift this paycheck, and that's going to cost $54.70. If we look back to how much I saved in my gift category, I had $10. That's it. So we're going to be a little negative that time, but we can actually avoid being negative now that I think about it, because I can just put in $44, right? Because 54 minus 10, yeah, $44.70. And then we'll break even at 0 if I do that. So I'm going to put in $44.70 to cover for that gift. And then for savings, I usually put in $50 a month into my Roth IRA and my certificate of deposits. Last paycheck, I did 20 each, so I'm going to do 30 each this time. Variable expenses, I think I'm going to do 0 for grocery again. Oh, actually, I should probably figure out how much I have, because that is also really important. I actually also made more purchases. Good for me. I'm going to go ahead and track those now before I forget. So on February 17th, I made a purchase on Poshmark. I bought a new pair of shoes, and that was $42.97. Category is going to be personal. I know how much that gift is going to be, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I don't think I'm going to buy it today. We'll just say Monday. $220. Gift. We'll do $54.70. Sorry, it's actually going to be $44.70. And to be honest, I don't think I actually need to put this one down here, because I already have it tracked over here, and I want to make sure that I don't count it twice. So I'm actually going to take this out. Okay. The other purchase I made, though, which was today, no control anymore. I made a purchase on Old Navy for $56.57. So that's going to fall under the personal category as well. And that is it for my transaction so far. So, knowing that, I can kind of figure out how much money I can allocate towards my groceries and my gas and my food. So let's go ahead and do $614.40 minus $121 for car insurance, $798 for Amazon, $25, $100. Car maintenance is $50, $44.70 for gifts. $30 for Roth, $30 for COD, and we're left with $180.72 before we get to our variable expenses. Now we're going to subtract these numbers. So $42.97 minus $56.57. We have $81 left. I'm going to go ahead and put, maybe I can do 20 in gas. That might be okay. Gas is $4 a gallon right now, so I can't really get that much for, whoops, I accidentally wrote 4 because I was thinking the number 4. $20. $20 in gas. So we subtract 20. We can do 20 in food again. I have $41 left. Maybe I could do 10 in groceries, just so I have something. I'm usually pretty okay getting by without having to pay for groceries, since I live with my family, which means I have $31.18 left in my variable expenses, or my personal. So I'm going to add this number with these numbers real quick. So I have $130.72 in my personal. And I already spent 100 of that, basically. So that is just fantastic. So that's kind of what my budget review for this paycheck is looking like. Down here, I have the money that I saved from my January paychecks, which was $279.47, minus the $76.40 that I was negative last paycheck, right here. And I also subtracted the difference in my travel fund to cover that as well, which leaves me with $10.04 in cushion money. So if anything were to happen in here, I have $10 wiggle room, basically. And that's not a lot of wiggle room. So hopefully I don't go over this time. Hopefully I can manage with what I have right now. I think this looks pretty good. I think I'm okay with this. Let's see how I do. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next paycheck when I reflect how I did this paycheck. Hopefully good. Foreshadowing, hopefully. Alright, thanks.